Barbí, you so dumb.
Hi cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back, Bookie. So I turned the light on because it's a new year. Today was a stressful day. Not gonna hold you, okay? I didn't promise them folks over there on the other side that I'd give them a graveyard shift by the end of the month. The month has ended. Okay, so I literally had to edit all that today. As a lady, you're never supposed to fill your glass to the top in public. In public, it's not proper etiquette to fill the glass to the top. But we not in public, so I thought my timing was on point when it came down to like me doing my hair, because I wanted to make sure I did it close to the time. Because obviously, like when I say this outfit's very premeditated, this whole outfit is very premeditated. Did I know I was gonna go long? No. I, however, thought I was gonna go like with a short pixie. And you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Okay, because I wanted to like do what I did last year. Last year I had wore blonde, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do last year. But yeah, last year I was a scary blonde. Like I had brown in the back, I had brown in the back, not super light, but it was like a dark brown in the back. And then the brown was the same brown from the back was at the roots and at the tip of the hair. So like the blonde was just here, but it wasn't really like a blonde. It was more of a caramel color. Exactly. So I was a scary blonde last year, and I was like, this year I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go big. And y'all, I got scared midway through, and I was like, okay, cool. Went to Walmart. Y'all, why in the world did I see this color? It was called champagne blonde, right? So I'm like, ooh, okay, I think I can pull this off. Y'all, why in the world did I mess up my hair while I was trying to do the hair? I'm gonna make the video, and y'all gonna see it. But I had messed up the hair because I got trigger happy using the shimmer. That shimmer light to do it to you. So I messed up doing the shimmer light. I don't know what was going through my head. Actually, nothing was going through my head. Actually, no, I was thinking about them plantains I was frying. Okay, I was getting ready to fry some plantains. And I was so hungry and about to be over this whole process. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. This, that, and the other. Blase, 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 blase. That's what I'm telling myself. Y'all, I tried to rinse out the shimmer light because I'm like, okay, cool. It's not that bad. I'm in denial the whole entire time. When I say in denial, I'm in denial the whole entire time. Like, oh, it's not that bad. It was that bad. Okay. I was just in denial. So I'm like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Wooty, wooty, woo. I had to like rinse out the shimmer light, and that in itself was a process of its own. I literally just got done with it probably like an hour ago. Kid y'all not. Got done with a graveyard shift not even 20 minutes ago. Like, video should be uploading right now as we speak. It should be. I'm going to check on it before I leave though. Last time we talked, I was on my way to the Swedish Institute, right? And look what I made. It was supposed to be like the little, you know what I'm saying? Like it was supposed to pull out. I don't know what I did wrong. Actually, I do know what I did wrong. I cut it to the ends and I wasn't supposed to do that. But obviously it was too late. So I have like 3 of these guys. Hold on. Don't stick on him. Back up. Oh my gosh. Can y'all act accordingly? I'm trying to show y'all off. Damn. Can't do nothing. Hold on. So just pretend they're attached and they're doing the little like, you know what I'm saying? Just pretend they're attached, but they're all their pieces. So I did that. It was so fun. And while I was over there, they had a tour going on, and I was going to do what I did at like the at Mia, enjoying their tour. But then I was like, no, actually I didn't really enjoy it. She invited me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was invited. For the exhibit, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't crazy about it. It was literally just many people. They were like, what the fuck they call? Oh, excuse my language. Each year I tell myself I'm gonna work on my cussing. But you know, there was this article that has said that people that curse a lot, really are smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a 2-edged sword. So while I was over there, elves. They're like elves, but they didn't call them elves. So that's what their exhibit was for the holidays. And quite frankly, like I said, wasn't crazy about it, but didn't hate it. One of the people was telling me about like the area. So like I was able to go down to their basement. Oh my gosh. And then while I was in their basement, they had like this big like horse riding thingy. I don't know what they're called, but you know the ones where you put the pennies in, not the pennies, the quarters in, and then it goes like, do. Yeah, there was one of those down there. I was so fucking geeked. So in the midst, okay, so I was leaving, right? I was leaving because I had already did the little tour. I did the coloring sheet and everything. They had a coloring sheet. Oh, so I had did all of that, but then I was leaving because it was time for the museum to close, but it wasn't like closing. It was getting ready to close. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna. No, don't do that. Oh, you bitch, you. Oh, fuck, no. This is not. Oh, fuck, no. Bitch, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, I'm having a midlife crisis right now. I'm gonna fix it. Anyway, so boom, at there. Then they were about to close, so I ended up like leaving, right? And right before I left, I was on my way out and I was talking to this lady who worked there. And she was letting me know how like the machine does work. I didn't think it worked. So the machine does work. You just have to like get on there and be a little careful when you get on there, but like, cause it's really big. So get on there and then just like click the button and it'll start. And that's what she was letting me know. Y'all, keep in mind, somebody's grandma was down there with her grandchild. I assume that was her grandkid. And she was like, when she had saw me trying to get on, she was like, do you want me to press the button for you? And I was like, yes, please. Girl, I don't know who grandma that was, but she was my grandma that day. I promise you she was. I was so excited. And then she was like, do you want me to record you? Ah, of course I do, grandma. My grandma lit. I don't know about y'all, but my little grandma was lit. So she recorded me a little video. You'd have to go to my Instagram and see that. When I say this lace was so flat, it was flat. Okay? Flat. Hold on, I'm gonna be back. Let me fix this. Lord, it's me. It's us. Help a sister out. My lace, I should have let the spray dry before I put it on, but I was too busy rushing. And here I am. Don't let this be the last of it. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. Oh my gosh. Put my enemies to shame. Weapons shall form, but they shall not prosper. Amen. Always remember that when you do your damn wigs. Wait for the holding spray to dry, bitch. Because if you don't wait for it to dry, that'll happen. Like the holding spray was still wet. I put the band on and the holding spray locked into the band. And then I was trying to take the band off and holding spray was like, girl, hold on. We supposed to be together. And it's like, no, you're not supposed to be together. Anyways, I had bought a few things that I wanted to come before the New Year's, but then I had bought it around Christmas and I didn't account for Christmas because I totally forgot about Christmas. And then we were here and I was pissed off because babe, for real. So it's supposed to come, but it's going to come like after the New Year's, which is like, I mean, I guess I don't care no more. I guess, you know what I'm saying? So then Christmas Eve, motherfuckers wish death on me. I think they must have been having like a bad holiday season. So they just thought it would be wise to like hit me up and try to make my holiday even more pissy. And you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? And when I say leave them motherfuckers in 24, oh yeah, go ahead, stay over there. The reason why they wish DEATH on me is because I wouldn't get on my coochie. Like, yeah. To explain what happened, we have to go down memory lane. So, hop in the imaginary time machine with me, Reg. Way back when, but not too far way back. Met Buddy around my Do It For The Plot era, and we had linked up a few times actually. Short story long, long story short, I let Buddy clean the plate. Okay. And all I did was let him clean the plate. I didn't do nothing. I promise y'all, word is bond. I didn't do anything. My mama ain't named Jiffy Lube. So I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. I just let Buddy clean the plate. And he tried to like become Michael Phelps, but I told him, I was like, no, you will not be Michael Phelps. It's an honor even letting, you know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to enter the kitchen and it's just like, no, we don't just let people into the kitchen. To be honest, okay, he made me believe in feed my starving children. You gotta catch what I'm putting down. I like mine's hungry. Actually, I like mine's stingy as hell, like, you know, real exclusive and mean as fuck. But I also like them hungry. I decided I'm gonna let Buddy eat the plate because Buddy looked like he knew how to eat the plate. Like he looked real starving. And I was like, yes. It was just the thought that popped in my head. And when the opportunity presented itself, I just went with it. However, since that moment, it went downhill. We started off so good. You know what I'm saying? So good. And that's what I had told Buddy on one of our link ups. I said, if I knew that letting you clean the plate would have you like this. And to be honest, the reason I don't be letting people clean the plate, not only that it's just an honor, but it's because the first time I let somebody clean the plate, I was pissed off. I was like, I know this is not what y'all be hyped up about. I was so pissy. And I went on, should we say maternity leave? I don't know what it is. I exiled myself. I don't know what it is. I locked myself up in a solitary confinement, baby. I don't know what to call it. I ain't want no parts of it no more because I was like, if this is what the girlies be hyped up about, I'm pissy. So when he had cleaned the plate, it made me believe and feed my starving children again. Like, I be having people begging me to be plate cleaners, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? That job, I'm very picky. That's all it is. I'm just a picky person. So for him to have this opportunity in front of him, let me not even jump the gun though. Only let him clean the plate one time, right? Cool, bet. So after I had let him eat the plate, Buddy the whole like dynamic switched up. It didn't really switch up because from the rip, like he wanted to be Scuba Steve. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like each and every time we would link up, it was always like, "Can I be Scuba Steve? Can I be Scuba Steve?" And it's like, no, you can't be Scuba Steve. Like my thing is this: did I know he wanted to be Scuba Steve and I let him clean the plate? Yes. Should I have? Possibly no. But I told y'all he just looked. It was the curiosity that the best of me. He just looked like he just, you know what I'm saying? Like knew, like would know what to do. Like, I just had to see some real quick. It was just a science experiment gone wrong. It wasn't really supposed to be a science experiment, but it turned into a science experiment gone wrong because like, he just always would be awesome. Like every single time we would link, right? Every single time we would link, he would always be like, "Can I be Scuba Steve? Can I be Scuba Steve?" And I'm like, no. Honestly, when it comes down to being Scuba Steve, because like cleaning the plate is one thing, being Scuba Steve is another thing. And he was trying to convince me how like, oh no, he can be Scuba Steve, this, that, and the other, blase, 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 blase. And one thing that threw me off was, but he said one time while he was trying to convince me, that's what I'm saying, like he don't know. I feel like he thinks because he was older, you know what I'm saying? Not too old, but older. So it's like, I think he thought that he could manipulate me because I was younger. And the reason I say that is because, but he had said, he was like, he had made the remark, he said, you acting like if I become Scuba Steve or something, I'm going to leave. Keep in mind you, I had never even said like, oh my goodness, I don't want you to because like then you might want to leave. I never said that. No, none of that. So for him to come out of nowhere unprovoked saying some stuff like that, that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of things that just threw me off about him. Like he would make remarks like, that's how them Africans drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he would make slick remarks and it's just like, I just wasn't feeling him. So I knew, honestly, like over time, I not gonna hold y'all, kind of started regretting letting him clean the plate. Because I didn't like the personality, like he was just, I don't know. He's like, basically like he's a cherry picker and he collects cherries and he knows how to get the cherry off the tree without causing harm to the tree. And if you get what I'm saying, then you get it. If you don't, you don't. So he's over here trying to convince me like he knows what to do and he's a cherry picker and he, you know what I'm saying? I more so don't need convincing when it comes down to being Scuba Steve. Like he could have been Scuba Steve, but he just always mentioned being Scuba Steve. Every time we linked up, like he would always mention being Scuba Steve. Like there was never a time that we would link up where like he wouldn't mention it. And that's what threw me off. And I had told him on numerous occasions, I'm like, why is it you always mention about you being Scuba Steve? And I just let you clean the plate one time. Like if I knew this was gonna be the outcome, I would have never let you clean the plate. That's what I told Buddy, bro. Stuff. It was like, It's not because you let me clean the plate that I want to be Scuba Steve, this, that, and the other. And it's just like, I don't understand why you want to be Scuba Steve so bad. I think he got it all confused. I just went over there to get a tune-up. I was just curious, let my curiosity get the best of me, and I got a tune-up. That's really all I did. Wasn't expecting you to like want to be Scuba Steve and all that stuff. And he don't listen, he hard-headed. I was like, are you even tested? Y'all, why that piss him off? To me, that threw me off a little bit, because why would that piss you off? You know what I'm saying? If I ask you if you've been tested, that should let you know, like, oh my gosh, this person cares about their health. He felt insulted, like I was insulting him or something. Nobody's insulting you. I'm just trying to make sure, like, you good? You good? Can I just see real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be Scuba Steve, but can I see? You know what I'm saying? And that's not even why I didn't let him be Scuba Steve. It's off the rip of him just simply asking. Why do you keep asking to be Scuba Steve? Like, can I give you the honors? You know what I'm saying? So he just kept pissing me off, and I had brought it to his attention. I'm like, every single time. So that's why Buddy had got cut off, right? We had stopped talking to Buddy for a while, because like every single time we go over there, I promise y'all, it has not been. And my thing is this, like, before you could be Scuba Steve, I just got to like be familiar with you. Not like know your social security number, but there's a level of familiarity that has to be there. Or like, I'm not going to be at ease. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to know each other a little bit. Baby, that was going over Buddy's head. He ain't had no time for that. And I literally I'm not going, because like, no, you cannot be Scuba Steve. You know what I'm saying? And we had to stop talking off the rip of the Scuba Steve incident, right? Okay, cool. Bet. So, boom, fast forward. But he hit me up out of nowhere. And I'm thinking, like, enough time has went by. Maybe, like, you know, like, maybe he got some self-control. Because my big thing is, like, self-control. Like, you can't even show that you got self-control. You already failing this test with flying colors. You want to be Scuba Steve, but you ain't got no self-control. Like, you always, like, asking. Show some self-control, and you might make it to the next level. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, over here, hit me up. Talk about this link, this, that, and the other. Okay, cool, bet. I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Like, this really Buddy's last straw. He not even knowing. You know what I'm saying? So it's either it's gonna turn out phenomenal or it's not. And it was too much. It was too much. But it was too much. It really was too much. So, so we had linked up, right? And we had linked up. There were several like things where I'm just like, I'm not even joking with y'all. Not even like, if I say 30 minutes, I would be lying. Soon as door closes, Buddy over here like, can I clean the plate? No, you cannot. Like, if I knew this is what you was calling me over here for, I wouldn't have even popped up. You get what I'm saying? Now you just irritate my soul, because why in the world would you over here? Y'all, I'm over here letting him know. I'm like, no, you can't clean the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told him, I said, you don't never want to chill. The same, I promise you, I can't make this up. Same thing I told Buddy, the same thing I'm telling y'all. I'm like, you don't never just want to chill. I think it's like, it's one thing if I'm like a thotty body, right? And I feed all the children. And I open my park for everybody to, you know, slip and slide and swim. But I don't. So like, because I don't, you can't act like, oh, you giving everybody some and you ain't giving me some. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't act like I'm starving you when I haven't even fed the nation. You get what I'm saying? I don't feed the nation. So why are you over here acting like I feed the nation and I'm just choosing to starve you? That was my goal. Like, that was just my whole thing. Like, just sit back and breathe. Buddy has said, oh, boom. Because this is how we even get into phone call about the whole New Year's and FU and da-da-da-da-da. So, not New Year's, I mean Christmas Eve. So, boom, Christmas Eve comes. Ding, 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 ding. It's progressive. My phone's ringing. So, boom, I answer the phone. And that's my thing. Because it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the only reason there's a time restraint prior to getting in the pool, because we have to vet you. There has to be a level of vetting that goes on, because you just can't, you know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. So I'll go ahead and I'm just like, hello, y'all. It's no other than Scuba. Well, trying to be Scuba Steve. It's no other than trying to be Scuba Steve. So, but we gonna call him Scuba Steve for the sake of the story. Scuba Steve. We gonna call him Scuba Steve. So it's just like, Scuba Steve comes up And Scuba Steve is just like, what Scuba Steve say? Scuba Steve was just like, hey, what you doing? You trying to slide through a link. You know, you just trying to hang. And that's my problem with Scuba Steve, because Scuba Steve always be like, let's hang. And it don't be hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be hanging because, like, I turned it into hanging, but leave it up to, it's not going to be just hanging. So my thing is just like, why in the world do I look like a booty file to you? Why is you? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So, he comes up and yeah, he gets to, you trying to slide through. Yeah, probably later if it's just hanging. Keep in mind, because we had just had this conversation on like, you have never been patient. So I'm thinking like that conversation opened Scuba Steve's eyes. I might just have to redo this one again. So boom. Yeah, we're gonna redo this one. Anyway, so boom, I let Buddy know. I'm just like, right now I'm finishing up when it comes down to editing. So, for the most part, once my iPad done charging, you know what I'm saying? Buddy was like, but you ain't answer the question. Are you trying to linger or not? And that just sounded basically like, I know you're building a house, right? This is what it sounded like. Buddy sounded like he was saying, I know you're building a house right now, but I need you to slide through right now. Like, stop building and slide through and hang. And I don't like that because that's not considerate. Never would I sit here and be like, oh, stop your work. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if I would have been like, oh, matter of fact, screw the work. I'm going to come over there. I didn't say screw the work. So why is you trying to say screw the work for me? You go talk about, and it'd be stuff like that why you just couldn't, but like, you know what I'm saying? That's stuff like that that be the reason why you can't be Scuba Steve. Comprehension skills not there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. There's qualifications. There's levels to it. There's levels to it. Not everybody can be Scuba Steve. For the sake of the story, we're going to call him Scuba Steve, but he didn't get to be Scuba Steve. But he got the name because he wanted to be Scuba Steve. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose you there. You stressing me out. You working me, meaning working my nerves. You know what I'm saying? So I here tell Buddy, Buddy's just like, but that doesn't answer the question. You trying to be laid next to me. I just want to feel on your soft skin. And I promise y'all, Buddy always be like, your skin is so soft. Every single time I be telling Buddy, like, you can't be Scuba Steve. Buddy be like, your skin is so soft. As if that's supposed to do what? What you used to dealing with alligator skin? Motherfuckers like, what's to you? You know what I'm saying? He asked me what's to me. No, what's to you? What's to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's to you? At this point, I'm already, like, soon as you say lay up, boom, I'm already knowing how this gonna turn out. It turn out like this every single time, and it just be a big ass loop. I'm not really into this toxic stuff. I might do a little toxic, a little here and there, but that's because that's my man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, ain't nobody about to sit here and be doing no toxic stuff that's not my man. Like, what do I look like? Playing around. By saying laid up, it's just like you're trying to be Scuba Steve. I'm going to get over there and you're going to be like, can I be Scuba Steve? And then I'm going to be pissed off that I even came over here because it's the same ass shit, just a different day. The cycle ends now. And I let everybody know, I was like, to be honest, no, if I'm to come over there and it's for you to ask to be Scuba Steve, let's just get it right there. And then I'm not sliding over. So Buddy was just like this. So I said to y'all, what's to you? Basically asking me what my deal is. I said my deal is each and every time I go over there, be the same myself, just a different day. Literally, because my thing is this. I don't mind letting you be Scuba Steve, but you haven't let me get, you know what I'm saying? I literally, and the thing is, I had told Buddy, I said, I feel like each and every time I be repeating myself, we're literally running in circles. We're running in circles because I'm telling you why you can't be Scuba Steve, why you're not qualified for the position. You still lost. How are you still lost when I'm telling you the reason? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you why it's a no. And yet still, you're just still at, you know what I'm saying? Then Buddy gets a name calling. Buddy gets you're childish. Then Buddy tells me, I've been having so much patience with you. You've been having patience with me. That's wild. I didn't told you over and over, you don't have to have patience with me. Go ahead and find little Susie from down the block, and Susie got you. I even said, I could find you somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get you a little good, what you want to talk about? Like, what in the world? And then Buddy talk about what don't you understand? I'm just attracted to you. Yes, you could be attracted. But at the same time, I know lust when I see it, and you're lustful. Because if you was really like, oh, cool, when I had said what I had said, you would took that down into consideration and you would have properly moved because you knew like I didn't like that. It's just like me saying like, oh, I'm allergic to grapes. And then you try to come and feed me grapes. You get what I'm talking about? Like you're disregarding what I'm saying. It's going out one ear, out the, it's coming in one ear, out the other. It's just very much giving like, oh, it's just, baby, when I tell y'all, it's very much giving. It's giving. I want you to be my arm candy. Let's just be a situationship. And keep in mind, I've been knowing that's why he just didn't make the cut. Because it's just like, you want a situationship and I don't want that. And I have that understanding. You get what I'm saying? His excuse was, he's attracted to me. My skin is soft. And because I let him clean the plate. And that's why I was just like, okay, cool. But you literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to say, oh, I let you clean the plate now, you should be Scuba Steve. That's not how that worked. 1, 2. Last time we linked, I definitely did make mention to you that if I knew this is how but you was going to act, buddy, I would have never let you clean the plate. You know what I'm saying? And you said it was not because I let you clean the plate that you acted the way you acted. My thing is this. If you know I'm coming over, why not get your rocks off before I get there? Why you know what I'm saying? And then like, there'd be times where, that's what I'm saying, we linked several times. And every time it was just like, can I be Scuba Steve? Can I be Scuba Steve? And on one occasion, Buddy was like, this is what I mean by Buddy, he contradicted himself, right? So I'm going to say something from the past to bring up this present day, situation, because we on the phone, remember that. So boom, I'm just like, cause I'm over there one time, and this was like towards the beginning when we had first met, right? So when we had first met, Buddy was just basically saying like, oh, we would make cute kids, this, that, and the other, and that threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Now, present day, Buddy over here talked about some, I had told him, cause he was just like, basically, that's why he wanted to be Scuba Steve, this, that, and the other. And I was like, there is no way. And I was like, we go over this each and every time. And I hate this for you at this point. And he literally was just like, I told him, I said, there's no way I'll let you be Scuba Steve. You don't even know me like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you got to get to know me and you don't know me like that. Truth of the matter. And that's true. I said, I tell you this each and every time, is going in one ear, out the other, basically. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, you're literally used to, they're used to, my baby was doing shit for you for the free 99. And he was just like, well, if you want me to pay for it, just say that. This is what I'm talking about. Because if you took the time to get to know me, you would understand if I say giving it up for free 99 doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I want you to pay for it. If I want you to pay for it, that would have been established. I would have been got my coins. You know what I'm talking about? Because like what I tell you, my bread always comes first. So if it was really about the coins, I would have got my coins and got out of there. Okay, cool. If anything, you ain't mentioned no coins. I ain't asking for no coins. So how you gonna think I'm talking about coins? That's just that's how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand the lingo. This is what I mean by you don't know me like that, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here. I said, that's literally not what I'm saying. Therefore, thus proving my point there, like, you don't know me like that because you don't even understand. I'm letting you know, like, I said, okay, cool. So I changed it up, right? Because obviously you didn't understand it that way. So I said, you're literally used to having your way. Like, you have only kid syndrome. Buddy gonna tell me I'm not the only kid. We ain't talk about no damn half siblings. Be for real. So then Buddy is just like, get to know you for what? Like, why would I basically need to get to know you? That's stuff people do in relationships. Ding, 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 ding. You're finally getting it. You're getting what I understand. I've been understood that you're not looking for anything serious. You just want a situationships where you could just like, oh, do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a yes woman. Like, you want to have your way. You want your cake and eat it too. And it's not giving that over here at all. It's not giving like you call, I answer at your beckoning request every time. You go and talk about, matter of fact, I talk about they a big fish, this, that, and the other. They just can't be seen with anybody. Keep in mind, this is the same Buddy over here. Like, not even, it probably was 72 hours ago. 72 hours ago, you was talking about, we make cute kids. Now you're not looking for a relationship. That's why I be telling you, these older people, like, they'll say they try to manipulate you. And if you don't catch on and pay attention to what they saying, you're going to look. Okay, cool. So, like I said, Buddy thought he was talking to a dummy. I'm thinking I hope the dots are connecting, that he's not talking to a dummy. If the dots have yet to connect, then that's his fault. So, boom, I'm childish, I'm this, that, and the other. blase, 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 blase. And he basically says I was yelling and raising my voice at him because I had told him, I was like, I don't want to go over there. Each and every time I go over there, it's the same stuff, just a different day. Like, at this point, it's pointless. We're going in circles. And I've been told you could find other people. Like, how you mad at me because you can't leave me alone? You know what I'm talking about? That's literally what it was. And but he was like, you know what? You right. Cause I don't even know why I be doing this. F you. You can DIA tomorrow. All because I don't want to get you the coach. Look, ain't no way I could DIA because I don't want you to be Scuba Steve. You mad because you want to be Scuba Steve? Now you're wishing death upon me? Wow. And I don't even play like that. I don't even play like that. Cause soon as that happened, right, Buddy hung up the phone on me. And when he had hung up the phone on me, you thought I was about to do what? Call to get the last word. Like, he won't that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same stuff, just a different day. Like, I let you come back only for you to be doing the same thing, just a different, you know what I'm saying? And I literally just block the number. You can't call back again. If you that itching for some cooch, like, go, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be Scuba Steve so bad and you want to swim in the ocean, go to your baby moms. Like, you got a whole baby moms. Like, go hit shorty up to see if she try to let you slip and slide. You know what I'm talking about? Like, go do something. Something, not over here. Another reason why he ain't never make it, that's he's not making it to 2025. Talk about what I'm used to. What I'm used to is wild as hell. What I'm not used to is this. You talk about patience. I've been patient with you. Matter of fact, I gave you a longer rope than I've given a lot of people. You should have been out the picture. I've been very gracious. If we really talk about gracious and patience, you're going to talk about, I've been gracious. And I was like, you know what? At this point, no, I ain't going to let nobody stress me out on my phone that I paid a phone bill for. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you over here stressing me out. Like, you over here acting like I came up. My thing is like, it's one thing if I came like, pay my bills, do this, that, and the other. Ain't none of that. You left me. We ain't talked for like months at end. You came back and I'm still doing good. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so at what point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about you just can't be seen with just anybody, which you be trying to pull up to be seen with me. I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you because, baby, leave it up to you. I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to talk about son, get what you used to. Baby, what I'm used to, you can't pronounce. If we really be honest, like, don't never, you know what I'm talking about? I pull up, be wearing regular stuff, don't do, you know what I'm saying? So now you think, oh, shit, no high end. If I was not used to what I'm used to, what I'm accustomed to, I would be tolerating a lot of y'all BS. I would still be around. Would I not? Exactly. But I don't be around and I be moving around, if anything. So, like, obviously I'm not accustomed to that. And I'm going to go and find what I'm accustomed to, point blank, period. What I'm accustomed to is nice dinners. What I'm accustomed to is long walks. What I'm accustomed to is the wining and dining and the finer things. That's what I'm accustomed to. And you ain't giving me none of that. Since I met you, you just giving me stress. Always be trying to be seen with me, be posted up with me, but then want to pop up. We ain't looking for no relationship. Okay, that's cool. I know that you weren't looking for a relationship. That's why you're not getting the coach. That's why you can't be Scuba Steve. Okay? I feel like this lash is really messing with me. Is it me? Is it just me? It might just be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you can't be Scuba Steve. That's why you can't do none of that stuff because of that. Look at the way you're acting. You didn't hung up and you thought I was going to do what? Motherfucker said, if I don't call you, don't call me. Correct. I said yes. And that's what started it because he was like, if I don't call you, you don't call me. I literally ain't hit you up for 2 days to see what you was going to do. No, nothing. Yes. Correct. I did not hit you up. You know why? Because I knew if I hit you up, it'd be the same thing. And you just proved my point by calling me to only do what? Ask for a promotion. The same thing. You don't even to say 12 hour goes by, I would be lying. Every other word, it's a, can I get a promotion? Can I get a promotion? Sweetheart. I'm going to redo this lash because I don't think it turned out well. What they say, blondes have more fun. I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball. Ain't no coming back. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be honest, ain't no coming back. Look, catty stuff. Okay, cool. But to really like, you can DIE, that's where I draw the line, because it's one thing if it was like a heated conversation and I was like, screw your mom and da 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 da, and I was saying treacherous stuff, but I wasn't even saying treacherous stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was actually really cool, calm, and collected. And that's what I told Buddy. I said, to be honest, I didn't yell. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you've been name calling since you got on this phone. You always, and it's always, I'm always childish because I don't want to give up the cooch. I'm always childish. And I don't know. I think me choosing not to give it up is the most adult thing I can do. I think that's pretty adultish, if you ask me. What I'm talking about, I think that's pretty grown of me to make my own decisions and decide I don't want you to be Scuba Steve. But that's just me. What do I know for real? Trying to stress me out. What they say, don't judge a book by its cover. It's one thing. It's like you set me down. Like, what's your game plan? And then it's just like, oh yeah, no, this all talk. But no, none of that. Like, ain't no conversation ever been here. Like, no, none of that. Mentally, financially, I'm not gaining nothing from this situation. So it wouldn't do me disjustice to like, you know what I'm saying, block the number. It wouldn't do me a disjustice at all. If you want to go throw a temper tantrum, that's fine. It's waters. It's whoosh, whoosh, the wave. He told me one time, he said he don't F with boundaries because life is too short. That's what I'm saying. Like, really thought he was manipulating someone. He said he don't rock with boundaries because life is too short. And you know what I'm saying? Like, boundaries just hold you back, basically. Blase, 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 all that stuff he explained. Whoop, right? So next thing you know, he turns back in the same sentence. He talks about how like, oh, he had to cut off a few people, this, that, and the other. Well, if you ain't cutting, like, it's cutting people off, not you laying down. Okay, boom. If you cut somebody off, right? Isn't that you establishing a consequence for someone crossing your boundaries? Isn't that the outcome of someone crossing your boundaries? You don't just cut people off just to cut people off. Like, there has to be a reason. So therefore, you hate boundaries, but it seems as if you have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your boundaries, and yet still you think you telling me you don't like boundaries is supposed to have me like, oh my goodness, just maybe I should just let him be Scuba Steve. So you can walk around and say you've been Scuba Steve. You think I'm stupid? I think not. You want to walk around beating your chest. Talk about, yeah, I got to slip and slide. I got to be in the water parks. I would not give you that. So this is the jacket. This is the purse. These are the boots. You know what I'm talking about? So these are the boots. This is the purse. Outfit. I will turn around for y'all, but I can't. Last time, I was at the club one time and I was twerking. And we had this this female train going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was me, and then there was somebody else behind me, and we were just like twerking. It was just like, okay, like a twerking train. That's what it was. And next thing you know, I had a dress on. Next thing you know, y'all, somebody was in my ocean. Whoa. Turned around. Shorty was like, my bad, I just get real aggressive. Ah! Excuse me. Like, she's like, you like girls? No, I don't. Y'all, they always be asking me, do I like girls? One thing about it, and 10 things for sure, baby, lesbians be so aggressive. The last lesbian I met, she was up here touching me. She's like, you so pretty. You like girls? I was like, no. Y'all, they be so aggressive. She apologized, but it was still like, it was shocking. I used to be in the house a lot. So like, this was around my first time coming out. You know what I'm saying? So like, with that encounter, that just threw me off a little bit. So I just be real skeptical about like twerking, because bitch, you okay? You gonna do me something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be nervous. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing, are you? Like, take me out to dinner first or something. It's purple. Just kidding. But anyways, yeah, like, wine and dine a bit first. Keep talking about what I'm used to. I'm used to being wine and dine. I'm used to it. Like, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Why do y'all keep acting like this? I don't like this for y'all. Y'all need to start acting more civilized. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I the only civilized, uncivilized person? I just know somebody's chest is burning right now. But be grateful my name not just be Lube. You have to be outside. We about to go outside. And I had a good holiday. Cream lipstick. It's like a lip gloss lipstick. And don't side at me like, girl, but you always be telling us not to. Yeah, girl, I told you not to give up the ocean. I never said don't get your plate clean. I never told you that. Never told you that. Y'all need to listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. All I'm saying is be a little stingy with your ocean. You know what I'm saying? Be stingy with it. Duh. But he's not the biggest shark. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to make it seem like he was the biggest shark. And it's like, you're not the biggest shark. I'd like to call your bluff on being the biggest shark. You're going into 25 with a bang. Let me be the one to remind you one more again. If motherfuckers don't even know how to act before they have swim in the water, do not let them swim in the water. You ain't doing nothing but setting yourself up for failure, bitch. Motherfuckers always are, when they start already acting crazy before they can get in the waters, tell them, say no. You can't. The pool is closed.